Hey guys, and welcome back to The Reach with me, NG Paradox, and of course, yeah, things are going quite nicely for Samwell. Him having 3 daughters, I think is kind of nice. I think the real Samwell in the real storyline, what just happened? I think the real Samwell in the real storyline would be quite happy having 3 daughters, but I'm not sure about this one, but what just happened? Did we just go to war? The Mega War system just popped up. Let's have a quick look. Okay, so something was about to? Over the Iron Islands ended. Okay. Inconclusively. Okay, so that's something going on there, but that's now done, and we're going back underneath. Okay, fine. The war's ended, place back on the council. Of course I'd want my place back on the council. I didn't technically leave, you know, there wasn't really a war just then. My lord, King Stefan Baratheon of the Iron Throne has seen fit to name Maria Fowler, Princess of Dawn. Wait, didn't that used to be controlled by Stedmans? Didn't that used to be controlled by the Stedman family? It did. But he just gave it to the What just happened there? Okay, I mean, I'm fine with that. The Fowlers are more Dornish, so I feel like that's a better choice, though it's a young girl. I just don't understand how that just happened, but that's okay. We'll move on. We'll move on. Nymeria Martell, apparently we could push her claim, if I so wished, which would just be silly. Just go back to the king. So I don't think we'll be doing that anytime soon. He just defeated her. Good job. Okay. Yeah, the council's discontent. But no one's really going against him. Just, you know, one man, a Selmy, of course. Just one Selmy against the world. And what is this? Hold a tourney. I'm fine for now. We don't need to hold a tourney. We're just going to let things go by. Maybe I could get my brother married. That might be something we should look into at some point. Bad news from Horn Hill. Your efforts to squeeze taxes have gone badly. Well, okay, fine. Just move on. We'll just have to move on. And how's the little boy in the north? Oh! You just took over Iron Oaks, and you've now taken on the symbol of Rufermont. Who was your father? A Wendwater. Okay, you're strong. Okay, interesting. Though I'd thought Sir Arn to be a more reasonable man, his request to be allowed to duel his rival, Peter Roxton, was slightly erratic. We'll allow the duel. I can't stop it if that's what's going to happen. And it looks as though it killed... It looks as though it might have killed him. Yeah, it actually killed him. So Arlen Fosaway just killed Peter the Tickler. And so his son, Michael Roxton, has taken over. Duelist, trained fighter, orphan maker. Fine. Fine. Leave it like that. Little Colio, how you doing? You and your roller ways. How's Viserys been doing? He still didn't get married. He's 46 years old. That is kind of sad. You're the master of whispers, Alian the spider. Could be useful, but I'm gonna say no. Samwell is not one to get involved in such things right now. Nothing in particular really stands out to me. Let's get our brother married then. Let's find him a nice wife. Now that the Tarly house is quite high up these days, we should find him a nice wife. But what should we do for Lady Mina? She's good at these things. So kind of courtly stuff, but also good at fighting. Let's go for etiquette then. She's a bit sickly, you know, but it's fine. The Lannisters' lands just moved. I'm pretty sure. Damien, who are you? You are Cersei Lannister's grandchild. Okay, so it looks as though Cersei's children have taken over from Tyrion's line. Yeah. Okay, so let's not get married to the Lannisters. I feel like that's just going to be a mess for now. Probably should just ignore them. You know, if the rulership changes all the time, that's not going to be helpful. Tullys, we can't. The Fowler, she has a brother. And she wouldn't let us marry her, I wouldn't have thought. The Vale? He has a daughter. 13 years old. The other one has a lisp, so I'd rather go for the other daughter. The Greyjoys, no sisters or anything. And yeah, we know the Stark has none. So I guess I have to be the Vale. Let's make an alliance with the Vale. First into battle, and high as honor. There we go, perfect. This will bring our houses together, and the Tarlys and the Arryns can work side by side to fix this world, this nation. I'm not sure we'd call it a nation, would we, I guess? This kingdom. My vassal, Lord Oswald Rowan, has requested that Lord Aemon Merryweather of Longtable should be sworn to him directly. He controls 3 places. Yeah, I don't see that as your jurisdiction. Impress him with vague promises. Maybe at some point in the future, possibly, hardly maybe, declared war against the tyranny of Edwin of the Trident. It looks like it's just him. So just the Vance doesn't like him. He's got a little bit of a cut there, just across the nose. To all good lords of the realm, I hereby grant my kinswoman, Lady Anara, the honor of naming her cadet house of Wensington full and legitimate members of House Baratheon. Wow. Jenna Lannister also just died of grayscale. Poor Tyrion. Things have not gone well for Tyrion. But yeah, he's named Wensington as full members of the Baratheon. There we go, look at that. Because I know he was like the only member left of the Baratheon household, so this basically saves the Baratheons. What about, yeah, all the children get it as well. So there's now 7 members of the Baratheons. She married matrilineally. She's not married, but she has the Baratheon name. Interesting. Does that change the inheritance? It does not. Yeah, it still go to Coleo Targaryen. I thought maybe it might be able to try and save the inheritance of the Iron Throne, possibly, but it does not. The council has been convened to vote on the dispute that has arisen between 2 vassals of King Stefan. Lady Alice Liddon has been accused of invading Lord Titos Brax's lands in contravention of the peace. Now the council must vote on whether to issue a command to Lady Alice to cease her aggression, an action King Stefan has voted against. He doesn't want us to tell her to stop. For Horn Vale. She does have a claim, but the Braxes, I think, been controlling it for a long time. How did she get that claim? Okay, she's related to Walder of the Crossing. Of course she is. I mean, probably half the realm is related to Walder of the Crossing by now. So, I vote against the No, she must stop. Yeah, I don't see any reason why she should be doing this. There we go. The vote on whether to command her to end her war has been taken. The council voted against. Okay, he voted against. Everyone voted against but me and the Commander Gaiard. Okay, fine. Fine. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to us. But it's interesting. The Winstons obviously are a cadet branch of the Baratheons. And when you think about it, the Baratheons are a cadet branch of the Targaryens. I mean, obviously, if you believe that Orys was Aegon's brother, which it seems like it's meant to be. I mean, I think it's said that Aegon and his sisters never tell anyone. It's never stated by them he is their bastard brother. But in all the books, they seem to write him as being the bastard brother, or it's the main ruler, the main rumor that makes sense. So you could say, if that is true, the Baratheons are a cadet branch of the Targaryens. In that way. Peasants have risen up, blasted traitors. So then the Wensingtons are then a cadet branch of the Baratheon cadet branch of the Targaryens, which makes it more confusing. What shall we do? Huh. Well, these are the peasants, are they? The castle is impregnable. I mean, okay, so because they're attacking us here. The castle is impregnable. We'll be safe here. I'm sure we'll have some men come in a second, which I will raise 500 men. Great. Let me get some men from here. 2,000? Not going to be enough. 700? Are you kidding me? Leo Tyrell, you only give me 700 men. Okay, you delete yours. High Towers, what can you give me? 9,000 men? Okay, we'll bring them with us. Your squire Mark Tarly has finally become a man grown. His training under your guardianship coming to an end. As a knight, you can choose the knight young Mark. That is if you deem him worthy. Of course, you know what? I had my doubts at some points, Mark. You had me worried sometimes, but you pulled through. You've earned it. Knighthood for Mark Tarly. And you're going to get a nice marriage. She's responded well. Good job. Good job with your diplomacy there. What was that? Tyrion was murdered by Lothar Frey. Really? Lothar the Lame just assassinated Tyrion. Two geniuses. Why would he do such a thing? Okay, so there we go. Tyrion is out the picture. Why does everything always go back to the Freys? So now his daughters are left, but Daemon Lannister, the grandson of Cersei, he's in charge right now. And the next one would be his brother. So yeah, it looks like Cersei's side of the family has won for now. Lannisters, even though like Tyrion, Jaime, Cersei are dead now, their kind of differences have still created this disturbance in the Westerlands. How well? Of course, we got lots of money right now. She is good at this one and this one. Diplomacy, obviously, that's the one she's best at. We'll give her that. You guys, do we need commanders? We do indeed. Mark Tarly. And Leo? Yeah, Leo, you didn't send me many men, so I might just put you on the battlefield just for that. We'll put Desmond Chester. We'll put Leo Tyrell. And Mark. And then on this side, we'll put... Oh, I was going to put Old Flowers anyway, so there we go. Perfect. Looks like they're going to try and escape, so I'm going to move them here. So we'll have them cut off. One of these two armies will capture them. I don't think we've got any problems from factions. Most people seem to love us, apart from Byron, because he is an idiot. He is he's an absolute idiot. Look at this. Look how many people love us. Crown loyalists, actually, right now. So a lot of people seem to like the Baratheon Overlord. Well, a few, I guess. We'll do nothing for now. And then you guys can go join in just to help in the fight. Good job. He got the High Septon to like me. I guess that's good. And it's done. See? We did a good job. We protected our lands. We protected our people. That's just what Samwell does. Samwell does what Samwell does because he is Samwell. Call the family out of hiding. No need to be scared anymore. Have you had any kids? Oh, his wife is pregnant. The Baratheon kingship is saved, apparently. Possibly. We have to wait and see. You'd like to come work for me. You're an attractive old man. I mean, how can I say no? But I'm going to say no. We don't need people. By the time you become a regent, by the time you become a Lord Paramount, you basically can have all the people you need. Okay, those two can get married. Congratulations. You know what? Let's have a tournament to celebrate. My brother's getting married. We're going to have a fine tournament that even my father would be proud of. You want to come work for me? No. People respect wealth. There we go. And let's hold a tournament. No, I can't hold a tournament right now, though. That is a shame. Sweet Sister Peasant Revolt. But it's going to wait a little bit longer. How is the North? How's the North doing? Oh, my beloved half-sister is concerned that she's not married. We'll find just someone nice. Okay, so my half-sister wants to get married. With my brother now married, we should be okay. Possibly. And I have 3 daughters I can marry all off matrilineally. So I don't think she needs to get married matrilineally also. We can marry her to someone normally. You know, Estamont, Viserys. Marry her to Viserys just to keep Viserys going. No. Samwell's not going to go against Andals. Andals? Is this the North? Yes, it is. Is he putting Andals in charge of the North? I'm going to have to check that out. What? Has he just been replacing people with... That is going to be ridiculous. Okay, a Tully. A Tully's a good marriage. Heir to the Trident. You know what? Get married to the heir to the Trident. That seems like a good marriage to me. But let's have a quick look in the North. No rebellions really for Rhaemar Hill, should I say. Lyanna Stark is still alive with Ice. That would mean he would actually get... So, Ice could pass on to the Hill family, basically. But, I mean, let's check. Yep, I just clicked on one random place. He's Andal. Okay, he controls that. Okay, he controls that. Has he been taking all the lands? Okay, let's... No, we can't choose anything. Andal. 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 Wow, okay, he has just been replacing the whole North with Andalman. Barrington. Okay, you're still a Dustin family. His name is Craven. His name is Craven with cherries. Or, I don't know what... I guess they're not cherries, are they? They're oranges or peaches? I guess oranges, possibly? I don't know, but they're basically saying, these are my bulls. I have no bulls. That's what that feels like that's telling me. What a ridiculous house... Craven house? Why? Why would you name your house Craven? But this shows that Rhaemar has just been bringing in Andals and replacing Northern Lords, which in a way is kind of sad because obviously traditionally we all know that the North did a very good job of keeping Andals out of the North and their religion and keeping the old ways and being first men. And the Andals are now here and they're taking over. Okay, former Sovereign. I guess because he's, you know, Faith of the Seven. They don't mind him. They just come in and just replace them. Look at that. Edgerton. Yeah, Andal. Of course. What is this? This is insanity. Another and yeah, okay, so that is sad. So the Faith of the Seven and the Andals are taking over the North. Not through the traditional means that they did in the past, but they've now managed to basically invade because of Lyanna Stark. That has completely changed Northern history now. There we go, the marriage is done. I need a new spy master, though. We'll go with Chester. Chester, you can be the new spy master. Do me proud. Do me proud, my dear boy. And once we can, we'll have a tournament. But it's such a thrill. I don't want to give up my fighting. Peasants have risen up in the ring. The peasants are not so fond of our king. The wedding. I will travel to the wedding. Of course I will. Of course I will. Oh, and the baby's dead. And he named it Robert Baratheon. And his wife died as well. Oh no. Everything is conspiring against the Baratheons right now to pass it on to Coleo Targaryen. My courtier is not exerting herself in her studies. Sorry. Phone calls. Beat her into... No, I'm going to beat her into it. Talk to her about being diligent, of course. We're going to talk to her about it. She's a good girl. He's no longer regent. Okay, the wedding has gotten started. But we now need a new justiciar. Now, there's a few choices here, but Old Flowers would be the best one. So I'm going to go with him. Now, Bethany, Tarly, and Bennett, Tully, stand before the gods to take up the holy vow of marriage. Congratulations. And now for the feast. Are you going to get remarried, Stefan, or are you just so upset about the death of your wife? I mean, you're 26, you got a lot of time ahead. We'll give you some time. We'll give you some time. Let's just leave him alone for a second. He needs a bit of time. And a fine tradition, the bedding. I mean, who doesn't like a bedding? Who doesn't? The feast is over. The wedding's over. Let's head home. So we've managed to unite ourselves with the Vale, the Aaron family, and the Tully family. I think that's not too bad. Being a feudal lord means working hard at keeping your personal relations with your vassals at an acceptable level. Sometimes, though, they seem to have a grudge against me. I must work at eliminating those. Be an example to my vassals. Yeah, I think Sam would seem to have he should be an example to them. Hello, little Annette. How you doing? You got amateurist plotter. Okay, that has not convinced Samwell to maybe make her the next Lady Paramount of the Reach. I did say before that, you know, he's going to keep it for boys for now, the inheritance, but if his daughters could convince him that they deserve it, I think he could be inclined to, you know, believe in them. But that does not push me to trust her. I'm sorry, daughter. But we're gonna have a tourney to celebrate your uncle's marriage. A grand tourney that even my father will be proud of. Everyone will come, and everyone will eat, and be merry, and be fashionable. Oh, I can wear my newest gown. Your Lord Treasurer has grave news. Part of the castle must be repaired. Then repair it then, you silly Billy. This is the time. Still not got married. Maybe he's waiting to see who's going to be the Queen of Love and Beauty. Maybe that's what he's doing. She got good at fighting a little bit. For his solid performance in the list, Burton Lannister has been knighted. Oh, congratulations. There you go, there it is. I thought I couldn't see it just then. Lady Daphne Costin has used her attendance at the feast in Hornhill to present a petition for justice before the court. She claims that while she was detained by the Hightowers, she was barbarically tortured and mutilated. Well, I do remember seeing you go against them, and you don't look mutilated. You did say mutilated, yes? Yeah, you did. You don't look mutilated at all. In fact, you look perfectly fine. I feel like you're trying to just push too much. I saw you rebel against them. He had every right to imprison you, but you don't look tortured or mutilated to me, so he's clearly not guilty. A minor merchant from Hornhill is present at the feast and has taken the opportunity to bring a petition before you. He says that Lord Peleus Sloane owes him a debt that has gone unpaid, whilst Lord Peleus himself claims that this debt is no longer valid and urges you to declare the debt cancelled. Well, I have no reason to know if he does have a debt or not. He has money. Yeah, I mean, where's the evidence? This debt. But I feel like because we're losing prestige, that means it is true. So that concerns me. But I'm going to go with that. I can't see the evidence here. I've not heard anything about that. How would I know? And some people just arrived at my court. He's spoken to everyone how great the... Thank you, Middlebury. Okay, now you want a petition as well. Q sullied his honor by having illicit relations with his wife. I mean, your wife is, like, much younger than you, but still, no lovers between them. She's got no disease. Oh. No, but her former husband was a Q as well. So those are his kids. Not this guy. And that was his son. That'd be pretty disgusting if he was sleeping with his son's wife, and then when his wife went on when he died, he continued sleeping with her. I don't think he's guilty of this. An errant monk is disturbing the summer fair by preaching about sins and the end of the world. His drivel is frightening some. He's just another part of the entertainment. You know, we're friends with a red priest, aren't we? Yeah. Samwell's heard this stuff before. Summer is nearly at an end. A large portion just in case. Yeah, we're just going to be careful. The tourney being held in Hornhill is bringing many visitors to the area. Very good prosperity in Hornhill is increased. My lord, I have proof that Cletus, one of the participants in the tournament, is cheating. What? Cletus Corgill? How do you know? I mean, he's severely sick. I'm not sure if he's going to be at the tournament. If he is, that's ridiculous. I need more proof than words, though, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. The first day, fine jousters, all of them. Probably should have checked the list to see who was on it. I wonder if my brother's going to be here today. I wonder if he'll show us what he can do. There's his little wife there. Lord Commander Raymond Tyrell has entered our tournament. Well, this is an honor, you know, formidable fighter. The stories of how great he is are, you know, ridiculously big. Everyone knows how great he is. He beat Randyll Ferren. Very good fighter as well, but only a skilled fighter. After many tilts, it was the Lord Commander versus Philip Harmel. And in the end, the Tyrell won. And he named Rhonda, this random lady, the Queen of Love and Beauty. I mean, she is attractive, apparently. So I guess he just chose... I guess maybe he didn't think about it. He doesn't really think about ladies because he's, you know, a member of the King's Guard. So he's just looked at the crowd and went, you know what, she looks nice. I'll choose her. Even though she has 2 chins. You know, maybe that double chin is kind of, you know, maybe in the Reach that's beautiful. Maybe that's attractive. I don't know. You never know. Okay, and we're going to end that part there. Okay, thank you for joining us. I need more proof. Come on. Don't just say these things. Give me proof. But there we go. Mark has got married to the Arryns. Samwell is leading the Reach into a time of peace, and people seem to love him. My daughters are starting to grow up. How will they turn out? I have to wait and see. And the king still has no children. And has now got no wife. So the Targaryens might just get the Iron Throne anyway. I'll see you then, I guess.